Hi guys, Ilse here from Health and Active. We're doing another stretch class today, so I hope you're feeling good, maybe a little bit stiff from previous exercises. That's why we're doing the stretch classes, just to get the muscles elongated and get you feeling better after a hard day's work or a hard day's exercise. Right, so we're going to start with a warm-up, just a static walk, just to get the blood flowing. If you've got a stationary bike or a treadmill, you're more than welcome to use those for your warm-up, just as long as you get all the joints loosened up and the blood flowing. So keep on doing your static walk, working with your arms, taking nice deep breaths, opening up the lungs. Okay, so while you're doing your static walk, you can start using your arms, small rotations to the front, loosening up the shoulders, making your circles a little bit bigger. Just get movements in those shoulders as well. Okay, and nice big circles, all the while you're walking. Right, so keep on moving those legs. We're going to change our direction for our arms. So we're starting with small circles again to the back. Feel it in your shoulders. Making your circles a little bit bigger. And nice big circles to the back. Already feeling the heart rate going up. Muscles getting warmer. Good, and shake out those arms. Move the shoulders, legs are still moving. Right, so let's go into static squats. Just partial squats, feet shoulder width apart, nice and comfortable. Remember, this is no impact. We're not jumping around. So, 1, 2, 3, nice and slow, controlled movements. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Let's go over to a static lunge. Left foot to the front, right foot to the back. Staying in one position, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Change your feet. Right foot to the front, left foot to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Loosening up the hips a bit, just small hip rolls. Keeping the belly nice and tight while you're doing this. Right, and change direction to the other side. Small hip rolls. Very good. Okay, over to a static side to side lunge. So placing your feet nice and wide, hands on your hips, just lean over to the side, up, over to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Let's walk it off. Keep on moving the arms. Feet only slightly off the floor. You can start lifting your knees a little bit higher. Good. And relax. All right. So get a nice comfortable space. Get your mat, get your towel, get some water, and then we're going to start with our upright stretches. Right guys, so we're nice and warmed up. So we're going to start with our upright stretches. Starting at the top, shoulders horizontal. Don't drop the shoulders over to the side. Keep them nice and still and tilting your head over to the side. Feel the stretch down your neck. Very slowly up and over to the other side. You'll feel it pulling into your shoulder. Remember, just doing what your body allows. Don't force the stretch. Down to your chest. And back. Very good. All right, rolling the shoulders. Moving down the body. Sometimes you hear everything creaking while you're doing that. Okay, let's go to the front. Nice big circles, nice and slow. All right, going over to the wrists. Nice big circles with the hands. Change direction. You can feel this is movements that's not being done every day in your normal day-to-day work. That's why it's so important to do this. Okay, shake out the arms. Right, so bring your right arm over your chest, in front of your chest, hand on the elbow. Let's stretch out those shoulders. Remember, still keeping the shoulders nice and low, horizontal. Don't drop the shoulders. Very good. Push it back all the way. Feel the stretch in your chest. And left arm over the chest, hand on the elbow. Good. And push it back. All right. Slowly stretching up to the ceiling, making yourself tall. Up, up, as high as you can go. Good. And relax the stretch. Dropping your left hand, leaning over to the left. Right arm comes over the shoulder. Feel the stretch down the side of your body. Breathing, nice deep breaths. Good. Slowly up with both hands and dropping the right hand. Left arm comes over the shoulder. Keep on breathing. Very good. Up with both hands again. Dropping your whole body, only bending at the hips until it's horizontal to the floor and pushing your hands away from your body, stretching as far forward as you can. Very good. From there, lowering the hands and pushing them up at the back. Right, slowly up, going down to our lower part of the body, feet nice and wide, toes pointing forward, keeping your legs straight, bending at the hips, going down as low as you can. Try to place your hands on the floor. While you're there, taking nice deep breaths. With each breath as you exhale, feel the muscles relaxing, making your body soft to the floor. Good. And slowly up. Still keeping the feet nice and wide. Leaning over to the side. Upper body stays straight. Right leg is straight. Left leg is bent. Feel the stretch in the inner thigh. Keep on breathing. Good. Slowly up and over to the other side. Left leg is straight. Right leg is bent. Feel the stretch in the inner thigh. Right, and slowly up. Bring your feet together. Take a sip of water. Relax the muscles a bit. We're moving down to the floor. Right, guys, so we're having a seat on our mat. Legs straight to the front. Chest is out. back is nice and straight. And from there, I want you to exhale and leaning forward down to the toes. If you can't reach the toes, just go down as far as you can, grabbing the ankles, grabbing the toes. You can even use your towel, loop it around your feet to get that extra bit of pull, lowering your body, going down as low as you can. Feel the stretch down the back of your leg and down your back. Keep on breathing. Nice deep breaths. Hold it there. Very good. And slowly up. Now we're opening up the legs, placing them nice and wide. Feel the stretch in your inner thigh. But first we're leaning forward, going down as low as you can. Nice deep breaths. Leaning as far forward as your body allows. Keep on breathing. Very good. Slowly up. Okay, turning your whole body to the right, placing both hands on your right foot. Head is going down to your knee. If you want to use something, loop it around your foot and pull yourself a little bit lower than you used to. Taking nice deep breaths. Remember, don't hold your breath. Stretching sometimes is a bit uncomfortable. Just do what your body allows. Right, slowly up and moving over to the left. Both hands on your left foot. Head down to the knee. Awesome. Keep on breathing. Good. And slowly up. Pushing out the chest, straightening out the back. Now, placing your hand in line with your hip, right hand. Left arm comes over the ear and we're going down as low as you can. Bending your right elbow to go down nice and low. Feel the stretch down the left side of your body. Very good. Slowly up. Placing the left hand in line with your hip. Right arm comes over and going down nice and low. Remember to keep on breathing, keeping your chest open to the front. Don't turn the body to the side, still facing forward. Very good. And slowly up. Placing both hands on your feet. Remember, if your feet aren't open wide enough, opening your hands and placing them to the side of your legs. Go down as low as you can. Nice deep breaths. Good. And slowly up. Pushing out the chest. Moving the shoulders around. Now we're placing the right hand behind you. Left hand on your right leg and looking over the right shoulder. Keeping your back as straight as possible. Nice deep breaths. Good. And facing forward. Over to the other side. Left hand behind your body. Right hand on your left knee and we're looking over the left shoulder. Right, facing forward. Very well done. Bringing in your left leg, keeping the right leg nice and wide. Left leg as close to the body as possible. From there, we're turning to the left again. chest out. You can even try and elongate the spine. So pushing the chest out, making the back nice and straight. Good, facing forward. Keeping the left leg there. Right leg is still nice and wide. And we're leaning forward. Suddenly you realize how stiff some parts of your body are. Keep on breathing, holding the stretch. Good, and slowly up. Now we're changing the legs, placing the left leg wide again, bringing the right leg in, close to the body. Chest out, and we're looking over the right shoulder. Remember, elongate the spine, push the chest out, getting your back nice and straight. Nice deep breaths. Right, facing forward, keeping your legs as they are, leaning forward, and keep on breathing. Very good, slowly up. Bringing the legs to the front again, just move them around a bit, shake them out. Taking 2 nice deep breaths. And another one. With your last one, as you're exhaling, leaning down to the toes again. At this stage, you can lower your head, getting your body as close to the ground as you can. Remember to keep on breathing. Good, and relax, pushing the chest out, straightening out the back. Right, so take a sip of water. We're moving over down to the floor horizontally. We're starting on our backs. Okay. Right, guys, so we're down on the floor on our backs. We're going to straighten out the legs, raising the arms above the head and stretching out. Like that first morning stretch that you do when you wake up. Stretch out your body. Feel the stretch in the abdominals. Nice deep breaths. Good. Now we're lowering the arms, placing them in line with the shoulders, arms in a T to your body, bringing up the feet, close together, knees together, and we're dropping the knees to the left, looking over your right shoulder. Keeping your right shoulder on the floor. Still taking nice deep breaths. Very good. Slowly up. And dropping your knees to the right, keeping the left shoulder on the floor. Looking over your left shoulder. Feel the stretch. Very good. And up. From there, we're going to extend the left leg, bringing the right leg up, placing your hand on the knee and pulling the knee over. Feel the stretch in your right glute. Very good. Going back to the middle, placing the right leg nice and straight, bringing the left leg up, placing your hand on the knee and pulling it over. Only going as far as your body allows. Don't force the stretch. Remember to keep on breathing. Very good. And back to the middle. Okay. Both hands above your head again. Pushing your hands away from your body. Remember to breathe. Good. And bringing the hands down. Right. Grabbing hold of your one knee, we're rolling up. Extending the legs to the front and leaning down to the toes. Still breathing. Good. And relax. I'm just turning so that you can see me better. Legs are to the front. Now we're bringing in our feet close to the body, letting the knee drop to the side, left knee dropping to the side, right knee just nice and comfortable, pushing out the chest. And we're leaning forward. Inhale. As you're leaning forward, exhale nice and deep. Going as far forward as you can. Very good. And relax. Okay, so we're going to take a sip of water, then we're turning around onto our stomach. Okay guys, so we've turned around. Make sure you've got enough space in front of you, behind you, to the sides, that you're not touching a wall or something. You've got enough space to move comfortably. I want you to place your hands as far forward to the front as you can. Arms are nice and straight, legs are nice and straight, and we're lowering the head to the floor, just taking nice deep breaths. 5 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, making your body soft, relaxing all the muscles as you're doing this. Feel all the tension flowing from your body. Muscles are being relaxed. Very good. So now we're bringing the hands up in line with your shoulders. We're keeping the hips on the floor, lifting the upper body, pushing it away from the floor, tilting your head back and looking up at the ceiling. Breathing nice and comfortably. Good. Let's go down to the floor, keeping your hands where they are. Nice deep breath, inhale. And as you go down, exhale. Last one, we're going to stay in that position a little bit longer. So push yourself up. Keep your hips on the floor, head tilted back. Feel the stretch in the abdominals. Very good. And back down to the floor. Right, now we're going to push ourselves up onto our knees. And sitting back all the way, hands to the front, head between your arms. Getting your body and your head nice and low. Very good. Coming up, back to the middle. Making sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. Knees are underneath your hips so that you get a nice straight line. Don't place your knees too far to the back or too far to the front. Making sure you've got nice 90-degree angles. So straight back, and from there we're arching our back up to the ceiling. Pulling in the belly, going up as high as you can, And now slowly bringing it down, pushing the chest out, hollow to the floor. Remember, this is nice and slow movements. Raising your back up again as high as you can go. And slowly bringing it down, hollow to the floor, pushing the chest out. Last one, going up nice and high, pulling in the belly. And bringing it down, hollow to the floor. Right, before you change your position, make sure your back is nice and straight. Now, I'm just moving a bit forward onto my mat. We're going to extend the right leg to the back, toe into the floor, and from there we're pushing down on the heel. Getting a good stretch in your calves. All my body weight is still on my left leg. I'm just pushing down on the right heel. Back is nice and straight. And from there, we're moving the right foot further back, going down as low as you can, sitting down on your left leg, head nice and low between your arms. Remember to keep on breathing. Right, coming up slowly, placing your right leg to the side in line with your hip and sitting back again. Feel the stretch in your inner thigh. Very good, and slowly up. Now we're switching the legs around. Your body weight goes to your right leg, extending the left leg to the back, toe into the floor and pushing down on the heel. Remember to breathe. Okay, from there, moving the left foot further back, sitting down on the right leg, body nice and low. And slowly up, placing your left leg in line with your left hip and sitting back again. Going down as low as you can. Very good. Slowly up. Back onto your knees. Okay. So just move the shoulders a bit. Get some movement. I'm staying turned to the side so that you can see. I'm going to push my hips forward, up with my arms and leaning back as far as my body allows. Use your feet as balance. You won't tip over. Just nice and comfortable. Good. And bringing down the arms, straightening out the back, pushing the hands up at the back as high as they can go. Good, and shaking out the arms. Right, so facing the front. You can see me better. We're moving around the shoulders. Hips are facing forward. Just small circles with the shoulders while you're getting into your next position. Okay, so your hips are facing forward. We're turning to the right, looking over the right shoulder. Chest is pushed out, back is nice and straight. Good, and face forward. Looking over the left shoulder. Back is still nice and straight. and facing forward. Very good. Now I want you to bring your right foot to the front. If you need to, fold your mat in two for a little bit of extra support underneath the knee. So the right foot comes to the front. Now from there, pushing forward with your hips, getting a good stretch in the hip flexor. Keep the chest pushed out, keep the back nice and straight. And back to the middle. If you can, moving your foot a little bit further to the front, placing both hands next to your foot. And still pushing forward. Good. Slowly up. Switching your legs around, bringing your left leg to the front. Pushing forward with the hips. When you're doing this, make sure you've got nice straight lines. Your hip and your knee are in line with your ankle. Don't turn the foot to the inside or the outside of your body. Pushing forward with the hips. Good, and up. Right, now moving your left foot a little bit more forward. Placing both hands on the floor and pushing forward with the hips. Very good, and slowly up, back onto your knees. Okay, using your feet as balance, stretching up to the ceiling, dropping your left hand and going down as low as you can. Try to touch the floor, but don't lean forward, lean to the side. Very good, slowly up. Dropping the right hand, try touching the floor, keeping your body nice and straight. And back to the middle, good. Lowering the hands, shaking out the arms. Take a sip of water and then we're back on our feet. Okay guys, so we're done on the floor, we're back onto our feet. I want you to place your feet nice and wide, a little bit wider than we did at the start. We're nice and stretched and warm now, so movement is a bit easier. Going down to the floor, keeping your back straight, placing your hands on the floor and walking them forward, as far forward as you can go. When you're at your furthest point, try to bend the elbows and get the body nice and low. Very good. And slowly up, walking the hands backwards, in between your feet, as far back as you can go. Remember, my legs are nice and straight, getting a good stretch, slowly back to the middle, rolling up with the shoulder roll. Very good. Bringing the feet close together, hands to the front, fingers up, and we're gently pulling back on the fingers. And fingers down. Good. Other side, fingers up. And fingers down. Gently pulling back. Good. Shake out the arms. Bringing your right arm across your chest again. Standing nice and upright. Shoulders are horizontal. Remember, we're coming to the end of the class, so we're going nice and slow, taking nice deep breaths. Relax and over to the other side. And relax. Moving the shoulders. Okay, keeping the shoulders nice and horizontal, tilting over the head. Focus on your breathing. Slowly up and over. Good. Back to the middle. Head to the front. And back. Very well done. Okay, last stretch. Feet together. Getting your legs nice and straight. Don't bend the knees, going down as low as your body allows. If you can, touching the floor. Taking a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Going down all the way to the floor. Second one, in through the nose. And exhale. Last one, in through the nose. And exhale. Very well done, guys. Hope you enjoyed the class as much as I did. See you next time for another stretch class.